This video will describe how to use the features in the lexicon. We're here, I've entered a few English nouns, and we'll begin by entering a new feature. For English, we need to know a noun's gender, so we can determine which pronoun to use, he, she, or it. When we're entering the values, we should enter the most commonly used value first, because whenever we enter a new noun, that first value will be used as the default. So most English nouns are neuter. Then we'll enter masculine and feminine. And we'll enter a comment. We'll say I'm pushing the Alt key to toggle back and forth between the target language font and the system font. So there we have a feature, and it used the default value for all of the nouns. For child we don't use neuter. If we see a child and we don't know if we don't know if he or she is masculine or feminine, we would probably say he. So we'll choose masculine. Man is masculine, Mary is feminine, Peter is masculine, woman is feminine. We can see the comment up here. If we rest the cursor, we can resize the column, etc. And I'd like to add one more. Many languages use classifiers when they're counting their nouns. English doesn't, but I want to enter one more just to show you how to do that. So we'll say new feature, and we'll call it classifiers. And again, this isn't relevant to English, but I'm going to enter some values that I use in another language I'm working on in Indonesia. So we'll say buak, impil, and ikung. Okay. Now when we want to edit a feature, we can say edit a feature, and we select the feature we want to edit. And let's say this should be ikong instead. So we can just type on it ikong. If we want to enter a new value, if we want to insert a new value, we can push the insert key on our keyboard and say enter a new value. We don't ever change these values. Those are determined by the software. And I'm not going to set these because these aren't relevant to English. We can't change the order of the features. So once we've entered them, they remain in that order. But if you want to delete a feature, you can click on the column header and push the delete key. And you'll be asked to confirm the deletion. We'll say yes. If you want to look at a subset of your nouns, you can choose one. Let's say we want to look at all of the masculine nouns. Those are the masculine nouns. If you want to see all of the nouns again, don't select any, and then you'll have your entire set back.